Welcome to Wickwood Cottage, where art, candles and a little bit of crafting magic comes to life. We are Rob and Jackie, and this channel is all about making the most of what we've got, dreaming big even later in life, and sharing a slower, more creative way of living. This is our journey. So, we're done, kind of. We're not fully done. Are we, Roberto?
No.
Try and trick you then. I mean, for instance, here we go. The steps are still out. We need to put them away.
Steps out.
Yeah, but tonight we are opening. So even though we've still got lots of work to do, the shop is really done. And it's just adding, so making cards, adding bits, making crafts, adding to stocks, that kind of thing. But I think we're good to go, Roberto. So see this behind me, this green screen.
We're as ready as anything, I suppose.
Yeah. This green screen has been up for the last week because, well, it's sort of a little bit of security. And also we've been stopping people from looking in because we don't want them to see the final thing. We want to wait for that for tomorrow. Now tonight we're opening for 2 hours and it's for our Facebook group who we call Wickstonians. So it's an exclusive opening for them. They're going to come in, hopefully have a good look round, no expectation to buy. They're going to hopefully give us some feedback. So I'm going to get one of the books out and ask them to write what things are good, how they feel when they walk in the shop, what things are not so good, because that's the important thing. We can then work on those as we move forward. So Roberto.
Hello.
I don't need to be on all of this, just bits. I'm going to take you around. So shall we start here? So when people walk in the door, just show them my feet, Roberto, because we still need this carpet done.
See, it doesn't look that bad.
Well, it does to me. This carpet was down from the beginning and
it's an original feature. What can I say?
We were going to order something with Wickwood Cottage on, and cut a long story short, we haven't ended up ordering it. We do still need to, but right now we haven't got it. It's too late. So these are the kind of things that we've still got to do. So let's have a look over here. We'll start here. We're missing sleeping badgers. So on this door, this had private written on it, and I didn't want that because it seemed a bit too harsh. Instead of having private, don't go in, we're going to have a beautiful picture there. We're hoping to put it in a frame, make it look like a window, and we're going to write something like, shh, don't enter, baby badger's sleeping. Something like that, something magical. And then we start with products. So we've got a range of bags like this. So these are makeup bags really, but they can be anything. They can be any kind of bags. So we've got some really cute ones, really cute. We've got some with doggos on. We've got lots of cats. I mean, look at that one, that's so cute. Another cat. But we've also got some with, oh, they're cats too. We've got lots of cats. Oh, but look at that one.
And they're doggies.
So no, just one. We've only got one with doggos on. So we've got a range of little bags. They could be used however they want to. We've also got cushion covers, which I'll show you in a minute because they're over there. Moving over to Silas's bureau, what we've done is we've created a character for this bureau. So the idea is that this isn't just a shop. This is a place where people can come and just chill, basically. So we've got Silas, we've got Silas's story, and this is Silas's bureau. And on the bureau, we've got all stationery items with a few other bits in there. So we've got some pens, we've got sticker packs. These are not really stationery, I just like them. Maybe people will buy them, maybe they won't, but they're just so cute, look, little grass animals and little beetles. You see, they're fairies to me. Yeah. But there you go. So we've got those. We've got some small diaries with passwords, so that's quite cool. Just some washi tapes for people who want it. And we've got some smaller pencil cases. And these books here, Roberto made these with my artwork on. So we want to expand with these, don't we? With improved artworks.
I want to make some journals.
Yeah, so we will eventually. When we're stuck into it, we will. When we're here every day. So then over, oh, you missed our lovely little, look at him. Look how cute he is. So we've got artwork all over, and then we've just got some really nice items that, you know, are just quirky. We've got pins, we've got enamel pins here. We haven't created these ourselves, we've bought them in, but eventually we want to make our own badges. So, you know, at the minute, we can't make everything. So we've got some nice little key rings, mushroom key rings. Mushrooms appear quite a lot in this shop.
Not enough.
More artwork, we will
mushrooms.
get more mushrooms, we will. We didn't make the 3-foot mushroom that we wanted. So we've got artwork, we've got lots of different diaries, journals, whatever people want to call them. They're basically notepads. So we've got lots of different ones of those. Then we move over. Now this one hasn't got its story yet, but it has a character. It has a story. Oh look, it's like Blue Peter. Here's one I made earlier. That's the story for the the character who used to own this one. Wink, wink. So here we've got our pots and teas and mugs. We've got Hampstead teas, which we decided to buy in. They're organic, plastic free, so that fits the vibe. We've got our mushroom mugs. And we went with Beckland Orchard, Pops, traditional flavours, craft cola. We've got dandelion and burdock. We've got ginger beer and chili. This one isn't an old sort of flavour, but plum and cherry. You think of gardens, don't you? We've got cloudy lemonade, and we've got strawberry and rhubarb. And then we've got a lump of blue tack, which needs to go. And then we've got our keyring bottle openers. Not that our bottles need those kind of openers. And we've got our friend Deb's plates. So she appears a few times in our shop. So she's a local potter. She makes these plates for us. She sells them herself as well, but we're going to have some because they're just beautiful. I love them. And then moving over, we have got our wax melt gift sets. We'll show you the wax tree in a moment. But these are our gift sets. So what we do is we create 6 signature scents, and people can come in and choose which of those, 3 of those, and they can choose a box.
Show us what they do.
I'm going to put the blue tack down. This is what they do. So this box would be the thank you box. It says grateful with a dash of fairy dust, and guess what? Roberto has spelt fairy wrong. Oh, yeah. Roberto.
What was I thinking?
Yeah, never mind. So somebody would do this. They'd come over and they'd go, I want to give somebody a thank you gift. They'd get the thank you card. They can find it by reading the label, obviously. They would come over here and choose 3 of our signature scents. So we've got 6, as I've just mentioned. So here's Damson Delights. Beautiful. So they'd put one of those in there, and then they'd go, yes, maybe I like Sweet Serenity. I'll put that in there. And maybe they want Moonlit Meadow, so they'll put that in there. And then they have their gift box. But not only that, they can choose a card. Now, if they look down, they can find the corresponding card to their gift set. In the future, we want a range of cards for each gift set, but right now I ain't got time, so we've just I just haven't got time. It takes a while to draw these things. So if you just want to walk around, Roberto, we can go and find the thank you card, because this is there it is, Luke. So here's the thank you card. That is the one that they would choose, and then what they do is they'd go back over to the boxes and they would choose their cards and then pay at the till. And that's what they do. Very, very easy. And they've got a gift and a card all in one there. So I'm just going to put that down.
We can wrap it in brown paper.
We can. We could even stamp it, couldn't we? And then, now we're awaiting some more of these, because this is another of Deb's contributions to the cottage.
Deb's Pottery Shack.
Yes, Deb's Pottery Shack. Go and follow her. So here we go. I think she's got a YouTube channel too. So the cabinet has got a character. He's here and he's got his story. And of course, inside there we've got our little, they look like tree stumps, don't they?
They do.
They're our wax warmers. You use a flamed tea light with these, and they work, they're beautiful. I just love them. I really love them. And actually they've all got a story. However, at the minute, if anyone was to buy one, they don't. Their stories are written for the ones we've got, but the 3 that we haven't got, so we need to give them a little bit of attention, don't we? So then we come around here and we've got our till point there. We're old school. We've got a somewhat machine, which isn't old school, but we haven't got a POS system. We haven't got a till yet. We are just going to do it old school and write everything down. We've got our tote bags. Mushrooms, Luke. You asked for mushrooms. Mushrooms. And then we've got our Pippin's table. So this little table has a character. He's just not on the wall yet, Luke. He's down there. There's his story. And
hello,
there's
Pippin.
there's his picture. And then we're kind of trying to create characters. So you've already seen these characters. You've not seen Alora, but she's there. And of course, Elric is in the window. What we want to do is create some characters for Wickwood. And there's Silas. I love Silas. He's just so lovely, isn't he?
Sweet.
So lovely. So we're going to create a range of postcards, but we're also going to create a range of cards as well, aren't we? Gift cards. It's a bit close, Roberto. Yes. So anyway, moving on. Luke, we've got our party ready. The white wine is in the fridge. The red wine is sitting at room temperature. So yes, anyway, we've got our craft wall here. So the craft wall will be added to and taken away from as we go. So that is the craft wall there. And then the piece de resistance is our Frenchic, because we are now official Frenchic stockists, and we are so proud to be so. So we've got a beautiful array of different types of paints. We've got the original, we've got the lazy, we've got our fresco, we've got the trim, we have got the French shimmer, French sheen, we've got the waxies, the sugar stone, we've got everything except the wall paint. We don't stock the wall paint. However, we can order it via, was it? Drop shipping. Drop shipping. We've got to learn how to do that.
Lots of brushes.
So we've got loads of brushes. I'm really looking forward to that. And actually, I'm really looking forward to starting to use the Frenchic paints on my crafts instead of maybe acrylic, because, you know, acrylic's a bit amongst the Frenchic. We've got our whispering wall. Now, this is just for fun. It's nothing. It's just for fun. So what we decided to do was to create some very, very small frames and just put really lovely positive affirmations in, so people can come in and just spend a while, you know, having a look and doing things like this and making themselves feel good, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? We want people to feel good. I just want to make sure, where do I put that? There.
However
there, that's where I put it. And then moving on, did we show them the candles? We didn't really.
Not really, no.
So we've got an array of candles. They're all actually the same smells as our signature scents. So you've got all the candles there as well. And then...
Who's in the chair today?
Who is in the chair today? So, yeah, we that was something we thought of doing, didn't we? Of gifting someone with a brew and a biscuit and taking a photograph of them, you know, for social media purposes, but also to make them feel at home. Anyway, fire. So
every cottage needs a fire.
Every cottage needs a fire. And in our fire we've got some artwork, we've got some wind chimes, not many, because we don't know how they're going to sell. And of course we've got our oracle cards, and these are my favourites. These are the ones I have at home. And we've got some affirmation cards as well, mushroom affirmation cards. If they prove to be really good sellers, we'll get more, maybe another, you know, a range of. And then we've got Mama, who is now, well, she's a completely different character. She is Lady Marigold Brightwing. So she's become one of the Wickwood characters, and she's there with her robin and her lilies and her brew, wearing her things, you know, her pearls, which is what she loves to do.
The pearls.
She actually had this outfit on at our wedding. That's where it's taken from. And she's got a story too. I'm not going to read it because it makes me cry. And then we haven't shown them the shelves.
The shelves, yeah.
We've got
Oh, we haven't showed them.
shelves which are empty. We just need to go thrifting and buy some really quirky items that we can display, not to sell, but to just display, to make, to give the vibe. Of course, the thankful cushion there,
And of course,
you've got to have a
we have
reminder
the
to be
ceiling.
thankful, haven't you? And then this is the furniture corner. I'll shut up a bit, shall I?
Whoa, I nearly fell down the step.
Oh, we didn't show the cushion covers.
Well, I suppose we're getting round to that.
The beautiful cushion covers, they are so nice. So we've got animal cushion covers here, look. So these are different animals. So we've got things like frogs and squirrels and another little rabbit, another little rabbit. We've got lots. We've got a little pile of fox cushions there. We've got owl cushions. We've got, these are the owl cushions here. I just love them. I think they're so nice. Then we've got some moth cushions and dragonflies. This one is a fairy, but underneath it, there are bees. So we've got lots of bees there. And look at that beautiful little fairy one there. Look. She's so cute. Beautiful fairy cushion. There is actually one on the back of the rocking chair too. And then this is where Rob will shine. Your furniture. Unfortunately, there is none painted yet. So I did say we do have work to do. So the idea is that we thrift good quality furniture that is now unloved, a little unloved, and we transform it using our Frenchic paints into works of art, basically. Maybe shabby chic, maybe whatever, anything that fits the cottage. So we've got our furniture corner and we've got a stack of furniture upstairs that will be transformed over time, but it is something that will take time. And the last little bit is the art wall. In fact, there will be art all over the walls, to be fair. Whether we sell it, whether we don't, but it's all there. That artwork makes the cards. However, anything that I use stamps on, we don't because of copyright. We had that issue, didn't we?
Yeah,
so,
but we're past that now.
Anything with stamps on, we sell original PCs. Anything without stamps on, we can turn into cards, into notebooks, into whatever. So yeah, tonight is our party, and now we've got to go and take the dog home because we need to get him out of the way for when people come tonight. Just sitting in the car, waiting to go into Lidl behind me. It's actually 10 to 8. I've got 10 minutes to go, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a video. I've come out early because I'm on the way to the shop. Last night we had our open evening event, which was great. I did not expect people to buy last night. The intention for last night was to get our Facebook group into the shop and basically have a walk around, see the place that they've kind of helped to create, because they've given us the belief that our products are worth buying. Yeah, so the idea was to get feedback, to just see their faces when they walk in, to listen to what they've got to say, how the shop makes them feel, that kind of thing. And the intention also was to get a book out, which I forgot to do. I was going to get one of the notebooks, put it on the side and encourage people to write something in it. Obviously, the nice things that they wrote could have been used as reviews. And the feedback, which was probably more important, was things that they might have found not flowing, or maybe just more things that they might want to see in the shop. So maybe they'd come in expecting something and we hadn't stocked it, and maybe they could say, oh, it would be good to do this, because that feedback is obviously invaluable, isn't it? I know that I could do that in the group anyway, but I just thought it would have been nice to do last night, but I forgot to get the bloody book out, didn't I? So it was a bit of a whirl, because prior to going down to the shop, we'd gone to the Royal Mail collection point, because I've had a parcel delivered twice and we weren't in. unfortunately, we've been really busy doing the shop. Can't be helped. It is what it is. And the last message that I got from them said, you need to come and pick up your parcel. So it was like, right, okay, it's going to go back to the company, so let's call in now on the way to the shop. I just thought it would be a quick pickup. It would be, there's my ID, there's the email, give me my parcel. No, they've lost it. They've lost my parcel. So I was in there about 20 minutes, which was annoying because we literally got down to the shop 10 minutes before we needed to open the doors, which was, then it felt a bit rushed. It was quite weird because, you know, having taught, well, working in schools for the last 25 years, you know, I'm not a shopkeeper. It's weird because I knew the people who were coming last night, I'd know. And, you know, when people that you know are coming, I don't know, maybe you're the same, kind of makes you feel a little bit on edge. I don't get nervous much about things, but I was a little bit nervous about last night because I wanted everybody to really love the shop. And I was convinced that they would because it is cool. It really is cool. And we've had such good feedback already when we've been doing it, people walking in and just nosing around, and they've been giving us a really nice feeling about how they're receiving the shop. And the feedback was really good, so that was nice. Everybody said it was so magical, and I love it. I love the shop. It's so nice. But yeah, it was a little bit overwhelming, might be going a bit strong, but when the first person came to the till to buy something, I was a bit nervous, and I'd forgot all the prices. I literally priced everything up, but I'd written out a big long price list because in my head I was thinking, Rob might forget the prices, but it was me. I forgot. It was like my mind went blank. So I got my price list out, which is 3 pieces of A4 on a clipboard under the counter. And I was just literally laughing at myself, saying to people, I'm sorry, I need to look at my price list because I can't remember the prices. I've got a good memory though, so I think once we're settled, once the overwhelm has kind of gone, the cat in headlights syndrome, you get me, don't you? Once that's gone, I think it will be okay. And also as well, it was weird because we'd bought this big calculator because Rob professes to be not very good at maths. So for speed and ease and to help confidence, I'd bought this huge calculator for the desktop because we haven't got a till. We're not doing, we're not tilling up, and I don't know much about our sum up machine because that's all we're using at the minute. It's really, really easy. But, you know, I was thinking, right, if somebody bought 3 things, would we add it up in our heads? Would we use the calculator? Does the sum up add up? We may get a till at some point, but at the minute we just want to feel our way. And of course, when it came to adding up those 3 things, my mind had gone blank, and I'm pretty good at mental maths, but it was like, doosh, my mind has gone blank. These 2 children, teenagers, had come in. They were one of the shopkeeper's daughters, and they'd come in and they'd literally bought 3 pencil cases. One had got 1. The other one had got 2 more. And in my head, I was like, that's 3, that's 250. And I'm going, oh my God, like it was literally cat in headlights syndrome because, you know, I can do that so easy. But no, I was like, woo. Anyway, it was good. Everything went well. Yes, I forgot the book. Yes, I forgot to write everything down. But you know what? As soon as everyone had gone, I could walk around the shop and go, yeah, sold 1 of them, sold 3 of them. So it's because my memory, once I'm not feeling that pressure of overwhelm, I am okay. I've got a good memory, and it worked out okay. But the night was fab. I really loved it. And now we're opening for the first time for the full day. 9 o'clock open. I need some more water for the shop because we've run out, and for us that is. And I think I'm going to get some more cakes, because I got a load of cakes yesterday. Only half of them went, but Rob's son took half home. We took the other half home that were left.
And it would be nice to have something for customers today. And we're also going to give out our freebie wax melts, which might seem a bit daft because you're thinking, well, you sell wax melts, why give them away free? But I just think it goes a long way in giving people that lasting memory of kindness and generosity, and they come back. So I'm going to get the snap bars out, which we were only going to melt down anyway because we'd gone from snap bars to discs. But they've come in really useful because as people have been coming into the shop, they've taken those scents, and hopefully that will bring them back. And we'll have them out again today. We'll probably have today as the last time of giving out free wax melts, and then take the rest back up, melt them back down, and make them into discs because that's what we stock now, discs. And yes, I'm really looking forward today. I'm looking forward to today more than yesterday because yesterday I'd got the nerves attached because it was people that I know, and I wanted them to feel very welcome and impressed by the shop. But today is, you know, just regular shoppers, presumably, who are coming in, and I feel a bit calmer today. So yeah, all good.